Oh, well, hi there. Come and pack with me for my family of four for our first ever cruise. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Joey. I'm a working mom of two, and I love to talk about my work mom life balance and travel. So I'm doing a new series where I'm trying to pack for a 5-night cruise for our family of four, just using 4 backpacks. So today we're specifically packing for my kids. Are the bags. It's just these. We get one personal item bag for my 3-year-old. And because I still have a toddler, we get to bring a medical bag or a diaper bag for her. So 2 bags. First things first, let's talk about clothes. Everything on this bed needs to go into these bags. But let's get into what clothes we're packing. I pretty much like to dress my girls alike. They're still 3 and 1, so they're good with that. But I got this one new outfit for them for the cruise. It can be warm, but they can take off the sweatshirt and just wear like a t-shirt with their leggings. So I thought that was cute. Then they each will have 2 of these pretty little dresses. And I'm bringing 2 pairs of just tights to put underneath those. And then they each have this outfit, which matches a dress that I'm bringing. And these are like cover-ups for the pool, basically. Their travel day outfit, which I'm going to make a full travel day vlog, so stay tuned for that. But their travel day outfits, I just got these sleepers from Old Navy. That's the outfit in front. And then they have these jackets to go over everything so that they can stay nice and warm. But they can also just throw that jacket off if they get too hot. And then shoes-wise, they each just have, little kids' tennis shoes, no big deal, that they'll wear to the airport. And then I got them these cute little jelly sandals for like swim kind of shoes, should we make it to the pool. Now, only my 3-year-old can swim or really do anything at the pool because my 1-year-old is not potty trained. And at least on a Carnival cruise, if your child is not potty trained, they cannot go to the pool. So keep that in mind, depending on your cruise line. If you have an unpotty trained child, you might not get to spend any time at the pool with them. Okay, so that's clothes. They have 3 pajamas each also that we're kind of throwing in. And also their travel day outfit is pretty much a set of pajamas as well. So they have plenty of pajamas because they just like to hang out in pajamas most of the time. Now, there are a couple extra items that we're bringing for them. This is a bag full of magnetiles. So I have heard that on a cruise ship, the walls and door are all magnetized. And so it's a great idea to bring magnetiles because they can kind of play with that, stick them to the wall. It could be really fun. My kids will play with magnetiles whether or not the walls are magnetized. They just like to build and play with these. So this is it takes up a bit of space, but not too much. The other things we're bringing, they each have like a toy bag. Now, when you think about bringing toys or play items for your kids, you don't have to go to Target, Walmart, Amazon to buy brand new stuff to bring for your kids to play with on trips. A lot of things, my kids just got this as a Valentine, so it's just a little book to color and 2 little crayons. There's some stickers in here, so it's great to throw in a bag like this because otherwise they're just kind of sitting around your house. So take things that you get. This is another just thing that they got as a wedding gift from my friend Francis's wedding. They just have all of these cute little things that we've gotten as gifts. They went to a party for a friend and they got this coloring book with paints in the back. So this page is just paints. If you just get a wet brush, you can paint the book. So these little books like this that are just gifts from parties are absolutely fantastic to hold on to keep in a bag like this. This was also a party gift. So this little bag, I have one for my 1-year-old, and then I have another one for my 3-year-old. This is more coloring books, I have itty bitty markers, if I could get one out, itty bitty tiny markers that she can use. And also for Lent, or not for Lent, for Christmas, our Advent calendar was books. So every day we opened a new book, and they're just these tiny, they're super duper flat books. So I don't know that you can always get a super small flat book like this, but we were just lucky to have 24 of them laying around. And the other thing is we maybe didn't open all of our books each night before Christmas. So we have some that we have not yet opened, and it's going to be a surprise what book is inside. So that'll be a fun little, what book do we have? It's new and exciting, and we've never read these books. So a few of them will be brand new to us, and that's fun. And again, it makes this flat little bag that I'm hoping we can just slide very easily inside of their diaper bag so that I can pull it out on the plane. I can save these and I can just pull them out when we go to restaurants so that they each have stuff to play with. Even the bags themselves can be colored. So this is even something for them to do or play with. So just try to bring things that you're probably already going to birthday parties or getting Valentine's, or, people give you small little knick-knack gifts like this, and you can reuse them. Like, this is the perfect time to be reusing them. So we didn't spend any additional monies to buy anything in these bags. In fact, last night I was showing my husband some of this stuff, and he was like, wait, why did you go out and buy new stuff? I was like, no, absolutely not. I did not go out and buy new stuff. This is all stuff that we already have, that we, what is it going to do? Sit in a drawer? We're going to use it. So, pro tip. Okay. One thing, I have seen some videos online of like what the staterooms look like on the Carnival cruise we're going on. And for some reason, the toilets just look like they are giant cavernous holes. Okay. So my 3-year-old is newly potty trained, and so we don't want her to feel uncomfortable about using this new toilet. So we got her this, this is a little toilet seat that we can bring with us anywhere for her to sit, so that, the hole is much, much smaller, so she doesn't feel like she's going to fall in. And I just felt like that was important for us to bring so that we can use it not only in the stateroom, but I usually just keep this in the diaper bag. So wherever we are, if there is a crazy wonky big toilet, she just feels comfortable to go. And it folds up like this, so it's pretty flat. It fits easily in our diaper bag. It doesn't take up too much space. And I don't want to bring too many knick-knacky items like this, but for our 3-year-old, this is going to be pretty important. There are some items that you want to keep sort of within arm's reach. A hairbrush, I find. My girls usually fall asleep on the plane. I fall asleep on the plane. So having a little hairbrush that's tiny and you can get to quickly. Again, we did not go out and spend money on this. This was a gift from a party that we went to. So I just found that it is very useful to keep in our diaper bag. So it's very flat too, very easy to get to. And then I do have, my 1-year-old does still like milk from a bottle. Don't come for me. Okay, we're working on it. She likes milk from a bottle. But my 3-year-old, she doesn't. So on the plane, I just like to have something that she can suck on. Usually we give her she has a water bottle that we bring with us. And so we might give her a few sips of water, but I thought it might be fun to have some lollipops to give. She's really into lollipops right now. These are from Valentine's Day. So again, just things that she got as Valentine's that we are keeping to stick in our bag. And it's an easy thing to give either the 3 or 1-year-old. I watch my 1-year-old a little closer with something like this, but these are something that I give for when we take off and land to help with their little ears gift. This was sort of a hand me up. My younger sister had this for her kids, and they kind of no longer were playing with it. So she said, you travel plenty, and so you might enjoy taking this. And this is a Joy Cat. It's like a Yodo box. You put little cards in, and it will play. Tell you what's what. I think it needs to charge. We have the charger for it in the bag, so this will need to be charged before we go. But this is something easy to pull out to just start playing with, especially since we won't have Wi-Fi on the ship. It will be good to have these kind of toys that don't need to connect to Wi-Fi at all. It just needs to be charged and it will read the cards. And so we love this. It's very easy to travel with this. And thank you, Mary, for this little gift. I have this that this is attached. So this has, these are literally just doggy poop bags. So like less than $1 a roll. We get them in bulk. We get like a 10 pack from Walmart for like $3 or $4. And they're just, we have one roll here. We have extra rolls pretty much hidden in every nook and cranny we can find. So this is, you know, in your stateroom. I don't know how often they'll be removing the trash, but you'll want to wrap up any poopy diapers in a doggy poop bag. You can buy, you know, children specific poop bags. I just find that they make them cheaper for dogs, and they're the same thing. They're still gonna cover up the smell and make your life easier. It also has a changing pad on the back, and then I have a couple of diapers in here, so that's ready to go. So quick, pull this out of the bag. It's attached to. So for a quick diaper change, that stuff is already attached and in this bag. And then the other thing that's hanging off of here, you can never have enough just quick antibacterial wipes. This hangs off our bag, so you can quickly grab these wipes. You don't have to dig around for your Clorox wipes in the bag. The antibacterial wipes are just hanging right here, although we will put this in an easy to reach place. Okay, and finally, I just want to talk about our mealtime bag. This has a bib for the little one, so kind of a messy eater. It's got a little baby fork and spoon so that, you know, if they only have adult-sized cutlery, the 1-year-old will feel better with that. Even the 3-year-old will feel better with that. We each, my husband and I, have one of these straws in the meal bag. So if I've heard they have sugar straws on Carnival, so if we have a drink, we'll be able to use actual silicone straws instead. And then finally, these are silicone straws for my daughters. They're the same as the ones we have, just in their own little package. This is our pool bag. So it's just the things that we will need if we have a chance to go to the pool or just hang out on the upper decks. So it's little sunnies for my girls. This is actually a hack that I learned from my friend Anali. Shout out Anali. We took a trip to Mackinac Island with our friends Shrey and Anali and their children, and they actually traveled with these floaties. So they traveled flat, and then they could blow them up at the destination. And we were like, wow, that's pretty smart, because this is a lot easier to travel with than, say, like a life jacket or one of those water wings sets. So these are going to be flat and lay flat in our bag. And we've got the girls' sun hats, one for each of my gals, and then just swimsuits underneath that. So everybody's swim stuff is going to be in this. This is like one of the only packing cubes we're going to bring. So this I got in a FabFitFun set years ago, so I've just kept it and keep using it. We're going to try to get the girls' clothes into these bags. Again, we had a Shein haul, so we just saved the bags because you can reuse what you already have. You don't need to go out and buy brand new bags for packing. These will still kind of flatten at least a little bit their clothes, or at least condense them to make it easier to pack. And then this is just a plain old empty dollar store bag. This is something that we're just bringing. We're going to try to stick it somewhere, probably throw it in the bottom of the stroller if we can. We're just bringing an empty bag because while we're traveling, like on the travel day itself, we'll be picking up more items. Like we're going to do a Walmart pickup at our destination, and so we'll have snacks to pick up and different assortment of things that are too big to sort of fit into the 4 bags that we're bringing. So we're just bringing this empty bag. This is also going to be great to use as like a pool bag. We could just throw everything we need in here and go up to the deck while we're on the ship. So we're just bringing an empty bag. Last but not least, this is important. We've got a couple of packs of Clorox wipes and some gloves. So someone can don the gloves and then go around the stateroom and wipe it down before we actually bring our stuff into it to make sure that it's just a little cleaner. And then you always want to have some tissues. We have wet wipes everywhere. I mean, literally coming out of every single bag, we have wet wipes, but plain old tissues are really good to have as well. And my 3-year-old picked Paw Patrol. That's what she wanted. So bring your wipes, but also bring your Kleenex.
We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kind of feel a little younger.
That's gonna do it. We have 2 backpacks. I'm leaving this one open because there might be some last minute things that I can throw on top, snack bars and such. But this one is done. And these are the 2 bags for my 2 children, packed, ready to cruise. So I'll see you later.